I don't know if you guys saw that video I just uploaded 10, 15 minutes ago, but that was hilarious. I guess. Oh, God. I got some goals I want to set, folks. I want to try to boost my friends' subscribers. One thing that I do ask, though, from everybody is please do not ask me to remove Eastern Western because he's just a little kid, and I don't want to remove him. He might be a little loud, but he's our friend, so we need to respect him. And he's also a little kid, so you have to expect that from little kids. Please don't ask me to remove him because that wouldn't be nice. And I'm not going to do it even if you ask me to. Unless there's like some drastic reason, then I'm not going to remove him because he's being loud. The louder the better, to be honest. But also, if there's little kids around, I ask, please do not be inappropriate and do not name yourself inappropriate. No inappropriate profile pictures, no swearing. Please just follow that simple rule. It's not that difficult. I just don't want anyone getting in trouble. But other than that, that's it. I've been coughing since before Christmas time. A month before Christmas. Crazy news. Crazy news from Bear. Noxious line at Dunkin' Donuts is starting. Why is it look like there's going to be like a thunderstorm up ahead? It's not as dark on camera as it is in real life, to be honest, but it's really dark. Like thunderstorm dark. Really awkward. I was just about to say I've been behind the same car for like 15 minutes, but they're about to turn right now, which is funny. Must have heard me. Or not. Doesn't matter, it's funny. I just didn't think that it's funny when you like when we get on the highway, like when we're on vacation, me and my family like to play a game. Like if we're coming onto the highway and we see like a semi truck hauling like a blue container, and we know where he's way ahead of us, we try to see like not like speeding obviously, but we see like if we just how long it takes to catch up to him, even though we know he's way ahead of us, or if it's any sort of vehicle that stands out like a bright green or yellow SUV or something like that, or bright blue pickup truck or something. Mostly the semi trucks. Like if we see an evergreen container on a semi truck, we see if how long it'll take for us to catch up to it. And no, that doesn't mean driving above the speed limit on purpose to catch up to it. We just see if there's by chance a chance that we catch up to it, and it's fun. It's like a little game. Speaking of vacation, we're going to Carowinds, South Carolina, to Carowinds amusement park this summer. Good old July. That should be fun. I'm excited about that. They're actually home to the tallest roller coaster in the world with a lift hill. You guys didn't already know the unfortunate news of Kingda Ka, the tallest and fastest ride in the world, closing forever, unfortunately. That one was a launch, so it didn't have a lift hill. It just launched you wicked fast straight up in the air. And right now, Top Thrill 2 would be the tallest and fastest in the world because Formula Rossa, I don't know if it's still shut down. You don't know the story behind that. I heard it fractured 16 people's vertebrae, so they had to shut it down. And it was been shut down for a while. I don't know if it's still shut down or not. But if that's still closed, That's the reason why Kingda Ka was the fastest in the world because of that ride's closure. If that one's still closed, then Top Thrill 2 will be the fastest in the world, tallest and fastest. But the fastest title will go to Top Thrill 2 if Formula Rossa is still closed. I think that's in Ferrari Land. I'm not quite sure. Energy Land. I don't know. But if they don't, right now, I think Top Thrill 2 is a mechanical nightmare for Cedar Fair and Six Flags. Trying to get that ride up now that the two of them have merged both companies into one. Um, it's a mechanical nightmare trying to get that thing set up because they're trying to use a piece that goes straight up in the back like a spike, um, so they can see if it could go higher than I think than it was before, or a little over what Kingda Ka was. I don't know. But that one, if that one doesn't open, and it's open once in a while, so it should be holding the title as of now. But if that one, for some weird reason, never opens again, tallest and fastest one, I believe, is Red Force in like Europe. I think that's at Ferrari Land, actually. Unless they're both at Ferrari Land. Because if they're both at Ferrari Land, then that would mean that Ferrari Land has two record breaking roller coasters, tallest and fastest. Tallest being either tallest being Red Force and fastest being Red Force unless Formula Rossa is open. But those Kingda Ka, Top Thrill 2, and Red Force are all um, launch ones that launch you up, so they don't have a lift hill. So the tallest one in the world with a lift hill or cable lift is Fury 325 or 325, Carrollton, South Carolina, which is where we're going this year. Just gonna be exciting. It's a long drive, so we're gonna stay. Gotta stay at night because it's like a 12 or 13 hour drive. That's just too much to drive at once. I think that's too much for anybody to drive. It's at least a lot. But we're gonna drive there and have some fun. I'll make some videos of the rides and stuff, of course. Um, but although that's still a very long way, just let me insert the road work. This road work has been here for gosh darn long, long time. I don't know how these people get in and out of their own homes if the road is blocked from whatchamacallit, the all the construction. Gosh darn, that sky is really weird looking. That's 2 days in a row I made both those lights. This light here always seems to get us. Well, not always, but most of the time, this light up here probably get us again as well. Just made it. Turned orange as we were going right through it. That's good. There's nobody behind us anyway. Oh boy. We're going to the smoke shop. 9 in the morning, of course. Bunch of people getting bagels. Oven bagel. Never really get. Oh, I was just about to say we never really get stopped by this light. It's the first time in a while I think I've gotten stopped by this one. Something's wrong with this sign right here. This reduced salt sign. Looks like it's been a little bit smashed. A little bit confusing. I don't know how it's smashed like that, but the pole seems to be in perfect condition. If it had been, I think that sign's been like that for a little bit. If it had been like that for a while, I think, or like yesterday, if it had happened yesterday, I think we would have seen more things down, minus just that sign. If it was that windy. This light gets us sometimes, not all the time. This light up here gets us a lot. It might turn green by the time we get there. It's still red, and it's been red since I noticed it. That has turned green now. So here we go. There's literally nobody behind us as far as I can see. I think we're gonna make the light. About to say, geez, we might not even. Oh, I'm going so slow. This light gets us once in a while. I don't think I've ever gotten stopped by this light up here. It's funny how I remember these things. Oh, why are we going so slow? That's like a 45, 50 mile an hour speed limit right here. And you're going, oh, it's not too bad. 37. This light gets us almost every day. What's the thing? This light really never gets us, but it's already red, so I'm not going to count that. But the next light, that next light way up there is very annoying. Pretty much never fails to get us. Yeah, not that it really matters. Light always seems to be red. Once in a while, it's green. You get up to it. Most of the time, it's red, or it's green, but then it turns red. Like right now, it turned green, but we're not gonna. Obviously, we're not gonna make it. Way back here. Weird though, because it actually didn't stay green as long as it normally does. So there's a fire truck coming or something. Oh, ugh. Dunk the waters in here. Oh boy. Only one car went for that green light. There was only one car waiting. That's funny. This one's in this merge is annoying because the two lanes there's this lane that goes straight and the left lane that goes either straight or takes a left. And it's kind of annoying because some people if they're behind you if they're like two cars behind you in the other lane, um they'll try to floor by you, and sometimes that almost causes an accident. Which obviously is not a smart thing to do. Not always I don't know what I'm trying to say. E-dogs, I'm dying. Found a popcorn kernel just now in my tooth, but I actually got it out first try. I love eating popcorn, but I hate getting the kernels out of my teeth. I think I spend more time getting the kernels out than enjoying the popcorn. Check for more while I'm at it. I don't feel it. It doesn't keep prison. I always seem to go over every spot except one spot, and that's the spot that there's a kernel. Like I'll put my tongue around all my teeth. I won't feel anything, but then there'll be that one spot, and I'll brush over it by mistake and be like, oh, yeah, I knew it was gonna be there. But I forget where the spot is, so I don't know where to put my tongue. Wish I had a drink with me. I mean, I have my water, but I don't really want to drink that now. I want to save that for when I'm working, although they have plenty of water there. We're in North Attleboro right now, folks. We're 10 minutes ahead of schedule. It's snowing? It's starting to snow. Either that or something was blowing around. I think that was the case, actually. I don't see it anymore. It said snow possible around 9 o'clock, but I don't know where that's for because I got like 200 different locations. I think I got Seekonk, I got Franklin, I got Sandusky, Ohio, I got freaking West Virginia, I got Virginia, I got uh Bowie, Maryland, I think jeez, Jackson, New Jersey, I think it is. Because it's all I get all the places, the locations since like a few years ago. I started putting in my weather thing, so I know all the weather for where the amusement parks are. So I know if they're gonna get hammered with any bad weather, which normally isn't the case, but Oh, I got Six Flags. The Six Flags Agawam, Massachusetts. I got in there. That's Six Flags New England. I think I have like compounds in there or Canopy Lake. I don't think so. I think I don't know. I like how you don't have to just put in Massachusetts as a whole because it's like Massachusetts is really big. I only say it almost every day when I'm doing a live stream talking about how it takes like almost an hour to get to work, and I live in the same state as I work in. Like I said, that goes to show how big of a state Massachusetts is. And if you look at it on the map, that's really not that big. It is to us though. Good old Massachusetts civilians, I guess. Oh boy. I don't know why the sky is so dark. It's still really not showing it much on the live stream. Kind of wish it would. It's showing it a little bit, but for some reason it's not as dark. I think the phone enhances the darkness to make it as or enhances the light, so it's not as dark in certain places. Like a lot of my old cameras and stuff, like used to have really terrible like cameras. My old electronics had really bad cameras, so they would you'd be recording outside in the dark and you wouldn't be able to see anything. Which sucked, especially when I was making paranormal activity videos and ghost hunting videos with my old friend outside. It's kind of hard to do that when you can't see. We could see, but the camera couldn't. And if we had lights and stuff, we can't. We don't want to. We didn't want to put lights out because we had lights and we're shining lights all over the place. It's gonna look a little like, what the heck are they doing? Like, why are they outside like at night like that? Police station, town hall, library, all together in one. I think. My right foot is hurting. Why is it doing that? Okay, stop. Good. Don't need any confusion. Those buses must be flying because it's like a 25-mile-an-hour speed limit even, and they're like really just disappearing up ahead. It's quite crazy. It's 30 miles an hour here, going 34, 35, and they're like flying. And now you can't even see them anymore. I see him. He's way up there. He or she's way the heck up there. Crazy. gonna say maybe the other bus in the back turned, and that's why it looks like they're far ahead, but they're both there. I can see them. They're moving. Maybe they're a little late. Something. Maybe the sky's dark because it's gonna snow. That would be nice. Although it's not dark anymore. It was, and now it's not. It is snowing. I don't know if you can see it, but it is snowing. That bird just went AWOL there. I don't know if you saw that. He was acting like a snowflake right there, going all crazy. Wonder if it's probably not snowing up at work because we're not that far away. Well, like 15 minutes maybe. I don't know. There's the buses. There's 8 buses. Oh, there's the other one. Green light. Stop snowing. Gosh darn it. Go, go. There's one of the buses up front over there. Verge onto the highway. Verge onto good old 495. Like nobody on the highway. There's a whole boatload of traffic on the other side. There's no sun out, so. Oh, construction, that's why. I had seen that this yesterday morning coming up. There was construction. I'm like, oh no, it's gonna go really slow coming home. But I guess they're not doing the construction at nighttime, which is good because there's already construction on 95, which adds more time. Now I can't tell if on the right side of the road here is snow or if that's powder. And there is still some snow on the ground, but I don't know if that's because it's been here and now it's melting or if it's new snow. I don't think it's new because although it is darker, it's getting a little darker. And we kind of just turned around and driving back into it, which I always thought was weird because we're driving this way the whole time and we go on the highway and just turn back the same way we were and just fly back that way. We really don't because then we go down this way to the left and we just go all over the place. It's getting a little bit darker though. Hopefully it'll snow. If it does, I think this will probably be like the last snow we're gonna get. Not sure. No sign of any snow right now. No sign of any snow. I mean, there are signs of snow, but not new snow, at least that I can tell. Feel the wind, though, that's for sure. I think that's just because we're driving. It feels like the wind is pushing towards the right side of the car, so into us from the right, from the left, coming to the right. See if we can beat that semi truck on the highway. If not, we'll just go on the other lane. Oh boy. Something hit the windshield. I don't know if that was snow. What that was. I don't think we're going to get any snow. I think that might have been where I live, not up here. But you never know. We're New England, so you know. The weather is very unpredictable. Oh, something just exploded behind us. Bunch of papers or something just fell off the back of someone's car or truck or something. Looked like a big explosion of paper. I would hope not, because that would be good. Okay. Heard you off the highway now. Heard you off the highway, but he's not. Blinker on, because it's going to go right after it. Free to go, folks. Big line for. Well, hope not, because it's after school time. School started at 7:50, unless they changed it, but it'll be 9:50 in 15 minutes. All right, folks, I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for watching, and see you guys later. Bye.